What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So as always, every single Wednesday we go through the next dungeon of the 100 runs. And if you guys don't know what it is, it's basically you guys select the dungeons or the open world farms that I'm supposed to do, and I farm the dungeon 100 times, save all the loot, or I do the open world farm for 10 hours and save all the loot. And this has probably been the most requested one. Iron Docks. So I've waited to do Iron Docks for a very long time because I always hated Iron Docks because it had like a bunch of fake value. Like if you go a year or so back, you could do like 10 runs of Iron Docks and you would have like 1,000,000 gold plus in item value. So I always hated that because we all knew that it was fake value, fake sell rate, and all of that. But however, there's people who did Iron Docks because they thought it was really good, and they managed to sell some of the items. So there's some items in Iron Docks that are good still, specifically like blue items and epics, like World Drop epics. So I'm going to take you guys through the how I run Iron Docks. Keep in mind that I do run Iron Docks on level 110 Druid, like a speed set Druid. He has to be on level 110 to gain like the maximum movement speed. So that's why he's 110 rather than like 115. So I don't even one-hit these mobs on this too, but like it's smooth. It's pretty smooth to do it. It's fast to do it, like the runs. And obviously you want to do it on normal mode, because once you do it on heroic mode, you kill a boss and you get saved. And it's not efficient to do like full runs either, so I'm going to show you guys that right here. Just going to end off these mobs. I'm not going to loot the mobs. I don't want to like fuck up the loot from the 100 runs. I will, however, after many comments on it, take a look on the loot to see if there's anything like insane. I mean, obviously I wouldn't run past like a Blackrock shield if it was laying on the ground. So let's see, gotta pull these mobs in this end right here as well. It's not like, there's actually a lot of mobs, like the density in the dungeon is quite nice. However, if you do, if you're after like WoW epics, for instance, it's way better to do like an open world, like hyper spawn farm. But we all know that getting a 5-man group is way more difficult than just running a dungeon yourself. And when it comes to raw gold, a lot of people do like WoD and Kata stuff for raw gold. It really varies on how many items you vendor, but you get like roughly 3,000, 3,500 gold an hour, like raw golds. I hate raw gold though. I'm not going to count that in these runs. I'm strictly just counting like the market value on the items. Well, the price on my realm for these items. So keep in mind also that whenever we click the macro to see the total value of everything in the bags, it's going to be the price on my realm, and my realm has way lower prices than like an average EU realm. So once we've taken all of these mobs, we're just gonna move over to this next boss right here and just wait for all the mobs, because we're running faster than the mobs, so we're gonna have to wait for the mobs to gather up so we can AoE them down. And I don't think that anybody should necessarily go ahead and do WoD dungeons or farms in general. Like if you're just starting off, I think it's kind of similar to Ultimate. Like it's decent to do them as if you're already making a lot of gold on your auction house. You already have like a good base of transfer items that you know for a fact are popular and that actually sell. And once you feel like you're only getting duplicates running the same dungeons, then sure, move over to WoD to try and get some new items that you don't already have up. But it's super easy. You don't have to do many runs to get the few green items that will potentially sell. I just looted. Big fuck up. It should be all good though. Let's see. 10 gold. So then we just end these guys right here. Kill them down. As you can see, as I said, my DPS is absolutely horrible in this guy. But it doesn't matter. End this guy off. And then the last mobs you want to kill is the mobs alongside the docks right here. And you end before, what's he called? Shear. You don't want to kill, well, I don't kill that guy. I just pull these mobs on the docks, gather them up by the stairs, kill those. Then I port back out using Dreamwalk, and then I port back in again using Dreamwalk. So these mobs, and the last pack that I kill is this trio pack right here. With a Siege Master. You just gotta wait for them to like kind of group up. AoE him down, and like you're done. So it's super easy to run. You can't really do anything wrong running it. I just don't think it's worth the time to kill the last 2 bosses. So loot up these, and you're basically good to go. That was the entire run. Now the interesting part though is like how much gold are you going to make in iron docks, right? It's all we really care about, how much are we going to make. And these are transmog numbers. Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to make this amount of gold. Like when they finally do sell, they might have been undercut from like 50,000 gold down to 5,000 gold. So let's jump on the long boy. And I got this one now, so let's vendor these. You get fur as well. I got like roughly 100, like 80 to 100 per 10 runs. So 1,000-ish on 100 runs. So these are the items that I've kept. I've kept them because I've either sold them in the past from like obtaining some of them through open world farms, or because the value and sell rate and the looks of the items seems to be good enough to try to post it on the auction house. So as you guys can see, it's mostly weapons. Like these great swords right here, they always sell. Then you have like bows in general sell really, really well, even though these market value 3.3k, only 500 gold in my realm. This one's slightly better, but like they look exactly the same though. But the sell rate is decent. Shields, I always keep shields. Like shields are nice, man. They're like, usually when I sell shields, I sell a bunch of them at the same time. There's some collector around and he just buys a lot of shields. So always keep those. And then we have some shitty pole arms and like held enough fans. They tend to sell really nicely. Staff, more staff, different color. We've got ourselves some guns right here. And some miscellaneous, like these items, they're not that good. But like, they're probably going to sell, right? When it comes to blue items, I didn't get any epics. Like, that was so bad. 100 runs, not a single epic. But blue items started from the bottom one. Like, this one is a 15k market value. 16k market value, only 5.5k on my realm. These boots, super high market value, only 9.5 on my realm. This dagger, look at the market value, 73,000 gold. Only 9k on my realm, right? Fake value. 40k market value on this axe and 15k on my realm. This polearm, actually a higher price on my realm than the market value. Could definitely see it selling. And then we have this sword right here. Definitely going to sell as well. 40,000 gold above market value on my realm. Then we have this crossbow right here. Pretty good. More than market value. This one, not too far from market value on this shield right here. So all in all, if I were to post all of these and sell them on my realm, we're looking at 432,000 gold. So, like, if you look at it like that, like on papers, the numbers on paper, they're not bad at all. Making over 40,000 gold in just item value, then the chance of getting epics, you get the fur, you get some raw gold. So, you gotta sell them though. I don't want to tell you guys to go out, do iron docks, and you see your loot appraiser go crazy, you're making hundreds of thousands of gold, and you decide to post them all. Because in reality, that's not going to happen, and when you do sell them all, it's going to be for close to nothing. Also got to take the auction house fee into consideration while doing this. But for some variation, I can still see iron docks being put into some variation. Even for myself, now I'm really bored of doing it though. Probably because I've held like a grudge against it for so long. But I still think when you're in like shoes like mine, and you have like 2,400, 2,500 items in the auction house, but you got like close to no items from WoD whatsoever, it doesn't hurt to go and do a couple of runs of iron docks or a WoD open world farm, rather than doing like Sulfurak yet again. So yeah, that was pretty much it for iron docks. And if you guys got any suggestions on what I should do next, if it's a dungeon, open world farm, doesn't really matter, then let me know in the comments section. I'm actually going to start doing some of the dungeons that I've already done like once again, like all over again, like the classic, like the Ultimate and SM. I think it's fun because the numbers are completely different every single time. So if you like this series or the videos in general, make sure to press that thumbs up. It really helps out my channel, and I will see all of you guys back in the next one. Until then, bye bye.